From Rapunzel and Elsa secretly being sisters to Elsa actually die. Today, we're breaking down hidden details and shocking facts that even true Frozen fans missed. But first, if you love Anna, drop a comment below. And if you're a Elsa fan, hit that subscribe button right now. Number 1. Did Elsa actually die? Yes, in a way she did. Let me explain. When Elsa travels to Holland, she goes deep into the magical river of memories. She pushes herself too far while searching for the truth, and suddenly, she freezes solid. Right after that, Olaf disappears, and Anna says something heartbreaking.
My sister gave her life for the truth.
That's not just dramatic. Elsa really froze completely, which for her is basically death. But here's the twist. After Anna destroys the dam, the balance is restored, the 5 spirits unite, and Elsa doesn't just come back the same way. When Anna and Elsa meet again, Elsa looks different, softer, lighter, almost glowing. Kristoff even says Elsa becomes the 5th spirit fully. She isn't just human anymore, she's part of magic itself, almost like she transformed after sacrificing herself. And notice something else. At the end, Anna becomes queen and sends messages to Elsa using the wind spirit. That shows something important. Humans and spirits now live in 2 different worlds, and they connect through magic. Number 2. Did you notice this crazy theory connecting Frozen and Tangled? Most fans already know that Rapunzel appears at Elsa's coronation, and the directors even confirmed that Elsa's parents were traveling by ship to Rapunzel's wedding. But what if the connection goes way deeper? First, both kingdoms are very close to each other, and the stories only happen a few years apart, meaning Elsa and Rapunzel are almost the same age. But here's the weird part. Elsa looks completely different from the rest of her family. Different hair, different powers, and in Disney movies, Elsa and Rapunzel are 2 of the only princesses with real magic. We know Rapunzel got her powers because of the magical flower, but Elsa's powers? Disney never fully explains where they came from. And then fans notice something even crazier. Both movies end with magical powers saving someone from death. That's why some fans created a wild theory. What if Rapunzel was actually born with a twin sister? And after Rapunzel was kidnapped, the royal family secretly sent the other baby away to protect her. That baby would become Elsa, which could explain why Elsa's parents were so terrified of her powers. Because they already knew how dangerous magic could be. Number 3. What if Hans had ice powers too? In Frozen, we know Elsa wears gloves to hide her ice powers, but guess who else wears gloves almost the entire movie? Prince Hans. He keeps them on the whole time, except once, when he takes them off to put out a candle with his bare fingers. Crazy detail, right? So why does he wear gloves? There are 2 big theories. Theory 1, he secretly has ice powers, just like Elsa. Theory 2, the gloves are symbolic. He's hiding his true personality from everyone, covering his hands, just like he's covering his real intentions. So what do you think? Secret powers or just a clever symbol? Number 4. Did you know the Northuldra tribe in Frozen 2 was inspired by real people? To create the Northuldra village, Disney's team actually traveled to Northern Europe. There, they met the Sami people, an indigenous group that inspired much of the movie's culture. And once you notice the details, it's amazing. The Sami people are known for herding reindeer, just like the Northuldra in the movie. Their traditional clothing also inspired many outfits in Frozen 2. Even objects in the film were based on real Sami culture. For example, the wooden cup Anna holds is inspired by a traditional Sami cup. But here's the coolest part. As a thank you for helping with the movie, Disney actually dubbed Frozen 2 into the Sami language, making it one of the very first animated movies ever released in that language. So the Northuldra weren't just fantasy characters, they were inspired by real history and culture. Number 5. Did you ever wonder why Elsa owns so many gloves in Frozen? In Olaf's Frozen adventure, Anna finds Elsa's hidden collection of gloves, and Elsa awkwardly says, "Welcome to my world." At first, it seems funny, but the real reason is actually really sad. After Elsa accidentally hurt Anna as a child, their father gave Elsa gloves and told her they would help control her powers, so Elsa believed she needed them. But here's the interesting part. When Elsa runs away during Let It Go, ice still forms under her feet, even while she's wearing shoes, which means the gloves never truly stopped her magic. Instead, they made her feel safe. The gloves became emotional protection, a way to hide her powers and hide herself. That's why she collected so many of them. She was terrified of losing control, and that's what makes the Let It Go scene so powerful. When Elsa throws the gloves away, she finally stops hiding who she really is. Number 6. Did you notice this hidden symbol in Frozen and Frozen 2? In Frozen 2, we learn about the symbol of the four spirits united by the mysterious fifth element. It appears in the sky when the spirits call to Elsa, and Elsa even discovers the same symbol connected to her mother's past. But here's the crazy part. That symbol was secretly in Frozen 1 the whole time. If you look closely, you can spot it on royal clothing, on medals, and even hidden in decorations around the castle. But the most shocking detail? The symbol also appears on Elsa's bedroom door, and later in Frozen 2, Elsa herself becomes the fifth spirit, which means Disney may have been hinting at Elsa's destiny from the very beginning. That tiny symbol wasn't just decoration, it was foreshadowing the entire story all along. Number 7, have you ever noticed how Roomie is surprisingly similar to Elsa? One is from K-pop Demon Hunters and the other from Frozen, but their stories are very alike. When Roomie was a child, she was told to hide her demon patterns so people would accept her. And when Elsa was young, she had to wear gloves to hide her ice powers. Both of them felt guilty and ashamed of something they never chose. Because of that, they both grew up feeling lonely and struggling with their true identity. There's also another cool similarity. Both characters are known for their beautiful long braids, which makes their designs look surprisingly alike. Two different worlds, but almost the same emotional story. So let's see the fans. Drop red hearts for Roomie, drop blue hearts for Elsa. And don't forget to subscribe for more Roomie content. Number 8, I can't believe I just noticed these weird details in Frozen. Let's see if you spotted them too. First, when Anna is dancing in the castle hallway, she jumps from sofa to sofa. But if you look carefully, one of the sofas suddenly appears, even though it wasn't there in the previous shot. Second, when Kristoff is playing his lute, something strange happens. The instrument has 4 strings, but only 3 tuning pegs. So how does the 4th string stay tuned? Third, during the dance scene with Prince Hans and Anna, you can clearly see their shadows, but the floor itself doesn't cast a shadow, which makes it look like they're floating while dancing. Fourth, when Elsa is walking through the snow, the ground looks completely flat in one shot, but when the camera changes, she's suddenly running uphill. And finally, there's a funny animation glitch. While Elsa is dancing, her braid actually passes through her shoulder for a moment. These tiny mistakes happen sometimes in animation, but they're super hard to notice unless you watch very closely. Number 9. Did you ever wonder who protects Elsa's ice castle after she leaves in Frozen? In Frozen 2, the castle is still standing. So who's taking care of it? The answer is actually hidden at the end of the first movie. After Elsa accidentally hurts Anna, she later creates Marshmallow to guard the Ice Palace. And in the post-credits scene, something really interesting happens. Marshmallow finds Elsa's crown, the same one she threw away during Let It Go. Then he places it on his own head, almost like he's crowning himself the new king of the castle. And the moment he does, his sharp ice spikes relax, and he looks genuinely happy. But it gets even cooler. In the post-credits scene of Frozen 2, Olaf visits the castle and finds Marshmallow living there peacefully with tiny snow creatures. Those little creatures are actually snow geese, the same ones Elsa accidentally created in Frozen Fever when she had a cold and kept sneezing. Later, Kristoff, Sven, and Olaf bring them to live safely in the ice castle. So in the end, Elsa's castle was never abandoned at all. Number 10. Did you notice Kristoff's song Lost in the Woods in Frozen 2 is secretly a huge reference to 80s music videos? The entire scene feels completely different from the rest of the movie. The dramatic poses, the glowing lights, the slow-motion singing. It's all inspired by classic 1980s bands, and there's even a moment where the reindeer copy the famous pose from Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody music video. But that's not the only connection. A lot of fans noticed the song also feels similar to In My Heart by Love Handle from Phineas and Ferb. That fictional band was also made to parody emotional 80s rock groups, which makes Kristoff's scene feel like a funny Disney tribute to old-school music videos. Honestly, once you notice it, you can't unsee it. And that's it. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. Lakurai. And if you want part 2, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed, because we're uncovering even more secrets next time.